So this guy is so hateful and angry, he can't even tell me any of the racist things that Charlie is saying. So
I've already told you.
Okay, well then walk away from me. All you have to do is walk away. So this gentleman found out that I worked at Turning Point USA and decided to come up to me and say that Charlie was a racist and a fascist.
This is entirely
I was having
bullshit.
a good conversation. So you found out that I worked for Turning Point and you said you can't stand here and talk with me because why?
Because Charlie Kirk was a racist, bigot, scum.
Do you think he deserved to get shot in the neck?
No, I don't think he deserved to die.
But do you see how that type of rhetoric has led to people in the United States getting killed?
His rhetoric has ruined thousands of lives.
Can I ask what rhetoric is at the forefront for you that was the most hateful?
I hate his racism. He was an anti-Semite. He accused Jews of funding replacement theory in America. This is insane.
So regarding the racism, I myself am a Hispanic Asian woman.
Okay.
He hired me on to, represent his organization.
God bless. Everybody needs a token.
Okay, so I'm a token. Well, Charlie was just brutally murdered in front of the United States, and I think it's a big problem that we can't even have a conversation.
That's irrelevant. He had position.
That he was brutally murdered.
He had.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do with his politics.
Or our discussion.
It had everything to do with his politics because people said that he was a fascist. Like, there's a sign behind you saying the fascist Trump regime. Who's out here calling people fascists in the street? Is it the right wing? Or is it the left wing that's out here labeling everybody that
who's acting like a fascist?
The left wing, quite frankly.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't think we have anything more to discuss.
Okay, well...
I can't convince you. You're not going to convince me. The only thing else I have to say...
Why can't we have a conversation? I was having a great conversation with him, and then you decided that Charlie was a racist, and you wanted to...
He's a racist by his own words. His own words. His own words were...
What is the most racist thing that he said? Please give me the quote. If you were this angry, you should be able to give me the quote. Because I can give you 10 quotes right now from left-wingers who stated that right-wingers deserve to die and we should fear getting shot every single time we go out after Charlie was
I'm not
killed.
responsible for every person
for
out there, but you're a member. You are a member.
What did Charlie say that was so racist that made you this upset? Please tell me, because you're out here telling people that he's a problem. Not you, him. He doesn't even know, and this is the exact problem. You were so hateful.
If you would be quiet for...
Regarding you specifically, you are now coming up to me. You've been extremely aggressive. And like I said, I'm standing here and I was having a conversation with this gentleman right here.
Go ahead.
And now you're getting so angry. Okay, so y'all, I'm at the No Kings protest here, and I was standing here. I'm wearing my press badge, and these older gentlemen came up to me and stated, what's Turning Point USA? Basically asking me about Charlie. This guy right here ends up going, I can't speak to you because Charlie was a racist and a fascist. I then immediately start asking him, like, hey, do you think that means he deserved to be shot? And what exactly did he say that was so racist that made you this angry? He then went on to say that Charlie is an anti-Semite. And now I had a bunch of older people surrounding me and stating that
I am the Unity Unicorn. I've got my head out of my costume because I can't breathe right now, but we're here doing a peaceful protest, trying to get our democracy back, trying to get the current White House impeached and all removed for crimes against the United States and against our Constitution. Everybody here is being peaceful. So everybody here is being peaceful. I just want it out there. For anybody that's out here, we do have free water and a cooler. I brought some water for everybody in case they get thirsty, or if somehow pepper spray happens to hit them, we have a way to wash it out. So anyway, this is my little catch up for today. So hopefully I'll be doing more of these protests, or hopefully we won't have to. All right. See you later. Bye.
Trump's a bitch.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. We don't like him. That's the word around here.
Any particular reason why you don't like him?
No clue at all. I'm just going with everybody else saying.
You guys are the terrorists. That's how you're behaving. That's fucking wild, right? Federal taxpayers paying for federal property. This is my fucking property.
I just want to say that you all look really dumb having another No Kings protest. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I mean, talk about just a bunch of greasy, unemployed communists running around talking about fighting back against fascism, when I can't help but notice how rich and how hypocritical that is. Because who was it again? Which party was the party that called for censorship, that called for politically persecuting opponents, controls the entire mainstream media and all of the narratives, threatens people who doesn't agree with them, and believes it's justified to kill people and celebrate the deaths of people that they don't agree with? You know, the people who are like, comply or else, or we should be able to take your freedoms away for the greater good. Yeah, you. Look in the mirror. You are everything you claim to be against. You are the true fascists here.
One thing is for sure. Two things is for certain. President Trump has done more for black people than any other president. I don't care what nobody say. What president do you know will go out their way to make sure that black people feel safe in their neighborhoods? I'll wait. Everything that President Trump is doing is something that we expected President Barack Obama to do. But Barack Obama didn't do that. President Trump is doing the shaking here in America. Something that we expected a black president to do. Folks are feeling safe in their neighborhoods, man. Safe. And it you know, it really does concern me, the amount of black people who are upset for giving credit where credit is due. Y'all upset because this man made a decision to clean up the streets. When the ones who are complaining about it, they didn't do nothing about it. I didn't see y'all going to your local governments and yelling and screaming and hollering at the government officials while crime was going on. I'm even guilty of it. I didn't scream and shout neither. So who are we to get upset for people feeling safe in their neighborhoods? Everyone deserves to feel safe. And for anyone that thinks differently and want to call folks coons and say that we're whitewash and all these things or whatever, you call us coon, but on the real, you're an op. You're an op. And that's way worse than a coon. You're a sellout. You talk about us being a sellout? No, you're a sellout. Because you'd rather see your people suffer versus us thriving and doing well and living well and feeling safe in our own neighborhoods.